Welcome back, fans of all things Disney. Today is day 4 of our subscriber bonanza. Again, we're trying to get over that 100 subscriber mark, and we've actually gained quite a few subscribers in the first couple of days of this, so I'm so appreciative for anybody who just found the channel and was willing to hit that subscribe button. Remember, we are doing a little bit of a contest for anybody who would like to become a subscriber. Please just watch the videos, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and then leave us a comment in the comment section below each of the videos for the subscriber bonanza. At the end of all of it, we will put all of those entries together, all of those comments together, and we will draw for one magic-sized subscription box from our little business there, Mickey's Magical Delivery. It's a subscription box company that we started about a year ago. So if you're interested in trying that out, you can do so without having to even go to the website. You can just go ahead and enter this contest. So today, obviously, you see I have a special pair of ears on. Those are the Food and Wine Festival ears from last year. I found them at the Character Warehouse. I've never gone to the Food and Wine, and I've always wanted to. But I found these at the Character Warehouse, and I just had to have them because, of course, they are Minnie Mouse ears, but they are Figment mini ears. So I had to add those to the collection, and we are 2 days away from being able to go and experience it ourselves for the first time. I have seen a picture of the new ears for this year, so unfortunately I don't think these are going to be worn an awful lot at the Food and Wine Festival. The new ones are absolutely gorgeous. The ears, they look like wine bottle corks, and there's this beautiful burgundy wine bow that's in the center of the ears. Just absolutely beautiful pair of mini ears, so I cannot wait to get those. I'm sure it's going to be one of my first purchases, if not the first purchase, when we go in just a couple of days. Today, however, I have a big eBay lot of pins. I know that these can be very controversial for some people, so let me just say right up front, I recognize 100% that these are scrappers, that these were ones that were either leftovers or they were manufactured overseas using plates that are either no longer used or were discarded or things of that nature. I've kind of done all the research on scrappers. The question whenever I do these eBay lots is, why on earth would you spend your money on pins that you know are scrappers? It's a great question, so I figured I would just address it. For me, because we hadn't really done pin trading for that long, I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure on all the different kinds of pins that are out there. And the first eBay lot that we got ended up having these candy apple pins in there, and I fell in love with those. I wouldn't have known that those were even out there. So now when I'm in the parks, I know exactly what I should be looking for in order for me to kind of complete that collection. And every time I get one of these, there's something I have not seen before or something that just didn't catch my attention when I was doing my pin trading. So let's take a look and see what we have in here. There's quite a few. All right, so here is my big bag of eBay lot pins. Let's just dump them out on the table and see what we end up with here. Okay, let's just start right at the very front. Got one of Belle. We have a Sultan Duffy. I think I have the Sultan Duffy, but I'm going to have to check. That looks like Rex. Somebody has told me where those are from, and I just don't know. The Fruit, and notice there's that little hidden Mickey in there. Well, that's really cute. That's a safety pin with Sully on it. I like that one. Okay, so this one with no coloring, this Minnie Mouse with no coloring, that's going to be what they call a chaser or a finisher pin. Just kind of finishes out the section or the series, and they are quite sought after. Looks like that is just a maybe a bathroom sign. I have honestly never seen a pin quite like that. I've got Mike Wazowski there. I'm not sure where that would be from. One from Sesame Street, and we have one of the Stitch pins. Oh, another one of those little fluff balls. Again, I just don't know where they are from. Not sure about this one either, but it's got all those different Mickeys in there and just different patterns. Almost looks a little bit like All right, I know that is a Star Wars pin, and this, let's see here. Does that say Darkwing Duck on it? I can't really see it, so I'm going to have to look at it a little more closely. And I do have this one. I already have that one, but that was another example, those cast member costumes. I wouldn't have even known to look for those. I think that's Pascal. Oh, and another one of those poof balls. So it looks like that's going to be the thing for this series. And then we have the Stormtroopers. Looks like we have the little green men. And one of the lanyards, the medals with the lanyards. Flounder. Oh, and looks like that's Eric. And here's an Alice. And the pennants. All different colors of pennants I've seen as well. I don't really collect those, but some of my friends do. And then there's those little decals that you can end up with for your car windows. This one's interesting. That whole hat series is quite interesting that they have. I'm not collecting it. In fact, I will typically trade those away if I end up getting those off of somebody's lanyard because they were blind. Look at that. That's another safety pin, and it looks like that one might be Dale. Those are really cute, and I have not seen those on anybody's lanyards or traded with anybody for those. Oh, I love this one. Look at this. This is one of the new, I think it's one of the new surfboard. Might not be new, but I know that they have a collection that's new that has some surfboards on it, so I'm going to have to check and see. Oh, that's really cute. I wonder if you put two of those together, if they make the heart, which I think they probably would. Okay, that looks like, oh my gosh, that's kind of funny. That looks like the chaser of the other one that I just got. That one's interesting. I don't know, that might be, I don't know, maybe like a Stitch paw, but shaped like an ice cream bar. And then Cheshire Cat. Well, we've gotten a few of the flags too now. I might just be finishing this collection of these little poof balls. And here's another safety pin, the Winnie the Pooh safety pin. Another chaser there. That's another one of those ice cream bars. Very cool. I have never seen one of these either in that series. Maybe that's a new one. I am collecting all the Duffies and the hats, so we'll have to check and see if I have him. Oh, I only need one more. Isn't that the truth? I have a few series that I just need one more thing. Pineapple there. Oh, and then look at that. That's funny. So I have one that's together and I have one single hand. And another little poof ball. And here's another character costume. I have that one because I have been collecting that set. Let's see here. Oh, another character costume. I don't know if I have that one though. We'll have to check and see. And look at that. Oh, a Mickey Mouse. So cute. And so another ice cream bar. I'm pretty sure those were ice cream bars, so that's kind of interesting. I'm going to have to look and see what others I find like that. One of the Wilderness Lodge badges. Another one of those decals. This looks like that is probably Jessie. Aloha. Oh, one of the candy apples. I do have this though. This is one that I already... I'm going to have to check and see how many of those lanyards I actually did end up with because I've got a pretty good start on a set then it looks like. Oh, and look at that. Another safety pin. That's going to have to be one that I maybe start collecting because those are just really cute. Very cute. So lots of really good ones so far. I'm pretty pleased. Now, when I first started getting the eBay lots, what I had said to everybody is that I had no intention of trading them. And I held to that for quite a while. But as I started pin trading, I realized that the majority of things that are on the pin boards now, because everybody goes to eBay to get their pin lots, they are these scrappers. And it just seemed ridiculous to be spending, you know, $2 or $3 or more per pin and trading them out when I know that very few people actually are doing that. So what I decided to do is I have two sides to my lanyard. One side I have, oh look at that, that's adorable. I love this one. I have two sides to my lanyard. One side of the lanyard has, one side are going to be pins that are kind of out of the mystery bags that I have duplicates of. You know, they are official 100%. Oh, look, a zoom. So they are an official pin, not a scrapper. And then the other side of my lanyard, I'm just putting some scrappers that I don't want or I had duplicates of. I do not have him, so he is definitely being added to the collection. That's very cool. And I don't know that I could have Jasmine either. I may have just gotten her. I can't remember. So when I go and I do my pin trading, two sides of the lanyard, I just take a look. And if it is a pin that is very clearly a trader, or I'm sorry, a scrapper, that's another one that I didn't have. That's excellent. I will just go ahead and I will pull off of my scrapper side. If it is one that I've never seen, I know it's not typically one that is made as a scrapper, then I will pull off of the other side of the lanyard. So that is my eBay lot. An awful lot of fun is kind of in store for all of that trading that's going to happen. Coming along with me as I opened my eBay lot of 100 pins. As I was saying, I have kind of gone backwards on my I will not trade a scrapper because I realized it just didn't make a lot of sense when I see that everybody trades scrappers and that those pin boards and the cast member lanyards are just filled with these scrappers. Now that doesn't make them less of value for somebody that is looking for that one pin. If I find a pin that I want to complete my collection, I couldn't care less if it's a scrapper or not. So one side of the lanyard is scrappers for trading when I know what I'm trading for as a scrapper, and the other side is made up of pins that I've gotten from those different pin packs, and you have your duplicates and things like that. Now, I will use that process when I'm trading off of a pin board or if I am trading with a cast member, but I do not ever trade from the scrapper side if I'm trading with another guest in the park. I had a young man that ran up to me the last time that I was there, and he was so excited, and he really just wanted to trade pins for the very first time. It was his first time pin trading, and it was so cute. And he really wanted one of the scrapper pins, and I didn't want to get into the difference between scrapper and not scrapper and all that with him. So of course I let him take the one that he wanted, but I also gave him another one from the other side. Actually, I think I had him pull out of my bag of different pins that I have. So I wanted to make sure that that experience was fair for him. So he ended up getting 2 for 1, which I was perfectly fine with because I just think that that's fair. So if you wanted to try pin trading, it's an awful lot of fun. If you're in the parks, I highly suggest that you go early in the morning, that you hit the cast members up early in the morning before people have started kind of flooding them and they end up getting a whole bunch of scrappers on their lanyards and pin boards. But I'll tell you, another place is Disney Springs and the transportation center at Disney Springs where you get off of the buses. Those gentlemen and ladies are phenomenal to pin trade with. They get so excited and they talk to you about the pins. It's almost as if people don't think that they're gonna have a pin board there. So when somebody comes up to them, it's just kind of an affirmation of them having a pin board and being every bit as member of a Disney cast member as the people that are right within Disney Springs. So those are a couple little tips from me. So until our next video, I hope you enjoyed this one. We will be doing another one tomorrow. And then of course we have our Food and Wine Festival, and I'm gonna be trying to do a vlog from there. It's gonna be my first true attempt. Every other attempt has not gone terribly well for a variety of reasons, but we're gonna try to do a full vlog with reviews of the different things that we're trying right there from Epcot and the Food and Wine Festival. So until the next time, be blessed and bye-bye.